take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's alright in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight. Not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love, the house of love and light. The house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. House of love and light. House of love and light.
Good morning, beautiful, amazing people joining me this morning at House of Love and Light. So happy you're here. Welcome. My name is Amy Steinberg, and I'm so happy you're joining us for about an hour of spiritual goodness. We're going to just dive into this idea that we are rejoicing. That is the theme of the month of June. Rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. Rejoice means to be glad, to be in the joy, to rejoy, to re-up our joy. And we're right here at the summer solstice. We're right here at Father's Day. So it's a beautiful morning to connect on the internet to all these people from all over. I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome to Tiffany and Sarah and Myron, Lorraine, Jan, Kate. So happy you're joining us from Denver for the first time. Steph, Sarah, Ryan, Shawnee, so happy that you're here. I know that a lot of people are returning to their real churches, so House of Love and Light is becoming an intimate experience at 11:11 on Sunday mornings, but many of you are watching on the rewatch. So I'm happy to have you here now in this present moment, which is the theme of today's topic of today's gathering. So rejoice at the present moment awareness. One of my favorite things I've ever heard about the present is if you have one foot in the past and one foot in the present, you're making I'm not making sense. If you have one foot in the past and one foot in the future, you're making a doo-doo on the present. Well, so we are going to be present with what is this morning. So I'm so glad that I'm your church, Sarah, and namaste to you, Craig. Hello, Annie. Hello, Lindsay. Good morning, AJ. So glad that you're all here. We're going to start with just remembering the mission of House of Love and Light. How this all began was during a time when we all needed this really badly because we were experiencing this sheltering in place and we really needed something that we could just click on. Good morning, Susie and Sandy and Mike. So glad you're here. To nourish with some spiritual food, to uplift you and make you feel good, and to inspire you to be your highest and best you. And also these things for myself. You know, I need to nourish myself with spiritual food. So all week as I'm gathering the things, it's like I'm feeding myself spiritually. And then I'm thinking, how can we get some joy? How can we express and be in some joy? And how can I inspire you to be your highest self? Whatever that means to you, you know? So we're going to open with a classic as we talk about being in the present moment. Good morning, Jenny. As we talk about this idea of present moment awareness, one of the things that I find to be so important when I'm talking about being present is being open to what is. So we're opening up. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening. I am opening. I I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. Sing it with me once more. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening. I am opening. I love that, Sandy. I am opening. I am opening. Moving on to our time to ground down and again to become still is to become present. And this book that we're reading this month, The Happiness Prescription by Deepak Chopra, really talks so much about this idea of stillness and pure beingness, that when we can get quiet, we can become present. You know, it's when the mind is doing all these flip-flops through the past and the future and hopping all about that we kind of hop out of that state of happiness, that state of bliss that he talks about. So let's get still by taking some deep breaths together here. We're going to have a treatment from Sherry Ganand, new minister. Yeah, so let's just be here together. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. Sing it with me. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Hello, Troy. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know.
I am so grateful in the knowing of the oneness that is all, of Spirit, God, the one unitive power. By many names it is known, and yet it is always the same, for there is none other than the divine. And this divine is grand and great and creator of all things, and is also present as a personal and intimate loving joy and stillness in each one's soul, in my soul, in the souls of each of us here. And so on this day, I give great gratitude for knowing that as the divine is eternal and is in each moment, that there's only the holy now. For me, I know it is true for you and each of us. And in this holy now, I know there can be no pain, no sorrow or sadness, no dysfunction, but there is only perfection and wholeness, for that is how we have been created. And so it is in that wonderful nowness that we celebrate, that I and we rejoice, to be joyful again, rejoice, to proclaim and name it. For gratitude and joy are partners hand in hand. And so I am rejoicing in the gifts of this day and each day, of each moment of our lives. And I surrender the truth of these words to that working principle, the divine, that is always true, always says yes, says, I've got this. I am going to manifest this for you. So I simply step aside to let God be God and join me in knowing this truth, in saying, and so it is. Amen. Blessed be.
Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Sing it with me. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. Deep breath here. So grateful for this time together. Thank you for that beautiful treatment. And now we light the candles to honor all paths. Today we have the beautiful Lorraine lighting the candles.
Good morning. I light a candle for the Eastern religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism, that teach us about harmony, karma, and the way. I light a candle for Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Baha'i, teaching us about tradition, forgiveness, surrender, and order. I light a candle for ancient wisdom and new thought traditions, including indigenous teachings, shamanism, paganism, science of mind, and New Age spirituality, teaching us to root and expand. I light a candle for the great mystery, the eternal question, the not knowing. Namaste.
Hello, Hala community. This is Annie Lewis with today's gratitude. And the thing I'm celebrating this week is being in Asheville for 1 year. And I'm so happy I made that move. I came during a little bit of a crazy time last year and also started a new career as a real estate agent. But I'm loving both. And I'm so grateful that I was able to follow through and do something I had set forth a year ahead of time. It's been a beautiful experience. I love living in the mountains, that in and of itself, but then the beautiful people I've met and the community, and then also being able to stay in touch with my CCSA community in Charlotte, and then joining and becoming part of the Hala community here, and Wednesday nights with Amy's are a great big part of my life. So I'm really grateful for all of it. And in the past couple months, I've started saying something to myself to just remind me, and it goes like this: all is perfect in this moment. And that's what I sing, and then I start that and I'll talk about what I'm doing. So all is perfect in this moment. I'm making this video for you. So thank you very much for allowing me to express this. I wish you many blessings. Happy Father's Day, and have a great week.
All is perfect in this moment. We are doing House of Love and Light on a Sunday in June. I love that. All is perfect in this moment. Let's talk about some gratitude. I'm grateful, of course, today for my father being such a wonderful dad. So grateful for that. Let's put some gratitude in the comments. Get some gratitude flowing through the energy of this transmission that we're having right now. I want to hear from you. I want to hear about your gratitudes. Today, I'm so grateful for my beautiful partner who is watching right now, my AJ, my sweet AJ, who we're planning this big trip together. So excited. I'm so grateful for my health, which is shifting and changing into a new space of goodness. What are you grateful for? Let me hear about your gratitudes. I really want to hear about it. Tell me about what you're grateful for in the comments. I'm grateful for my animals. I'm not getting any gratitude from you guys. I think I might be falling behind. Okay, so we have Lindsay saying, my beautiful husband. Hi, Cindy. The tall, tall trees. Grateful that it was cool. Oh, yeah, I know. Tiffany, you're up there in Northern California where it gets so hot, right? Sending you the cool mountain air. So grateful for that. Oh, the sweet kitty. Summer solstice, everybody. Oh, thank you, Christy. Grateful for you, too. Grateful you're here. I've never seen you before, Christy. So happy you're here. Oh, that's so exciting, Veronica. Grateful that my brother is coming from Venezuela. Grateful for my awesome dad. Grateful for the ability to travel, spend time with those I love. I love these. This is so wonderful. Grateful for all the helpers helping me move my mom. That's wonderful, Jen. Grateful for all the memories I have. Don't make me cry again, AJ. We were crying about our daddies this morning. Community. Grateful to be able to hug. Grateful to be out again. I went and saw some music. Saw some drag queens the other night. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful to be out in the world again, right? Isn't this wonderful? We are doing this thing called life, aren't we? So here is Casey pulling a card for us, and we have a wonderful morning of beautiful stuff, so stick around.
Good morning, Hala family. Into the smoke, I release all energies that do not serve me, all negativities that surround me, and all fears that limit me. So be it. Good morning, good morning. We're clearing out your energy for the week, setting those intentions, sending them up with the smoke. We've released so much, and now, what's next? We're going to use the Wild Unknown Archetype cards today by Kim Kranz. I love her artwork. It's so beautiful, and the language and verbiage is just so spot on. So we're going to pick a card today to contemplate for the week. Archetype cards are fun because they're very general, and so we can find some good meaning in them. And this one just fell out. Oh, it's a good one. This one is known as the Nectar. I've gotten this one a couple times, so I don't remember exactly what it says, but I know the general vibe of it. The Nectar. In Hindu mythology, there is a miraculous substance known as amrit, or nectar, that contains infinite healing power. This golden nectar, or sacred elixir, is the drink of immortality, and like its sister substance, soma, is known to activate subtle, intelligent forces that ease the mind, body, and spirit. Though it's esoteric, these images lead us to the central energy of this archetype, the sweet, potent, heavenly essence that lubricates our spirits back to life. The Nectar card calls us to identify and relish in places, practices, people, and activities that regenerate and heal. Medicine is needed, and it comes in subtle form that you may be overlooking. Seek the most sensuous, fragrant flower in the garden you have forgotten. Don't underestimate this remedy. It is said when someone has activated this substance within, it is reflected in their shimmering eyes. When light is glowing, relaxed, and subtle illumination, and when this archetype is dark, it's fixated on fixing and has an aggressive approach to healing. There you go. Look for the nectar. Go find the forgotten flower and smell it. Have a wonderful week looking for your nectar.
Ooh, I love that word, nectar. Ooh, and I love this idea of regeneration and healing. And we see it happening all over nature. You know, we walk around the neighborhood here and it's so interesting to see the different blooms, especially in this area of the country. There's so much variation. And like I was walking by a house the other day and there were all of these plants that had been, obviously gone for the winter, and then they just come right back. This regeneration, it's the natural state of our earth, of our spirit, of our body. It's absolutely incredible. And so I want to presence that awareness in this moment, as we're talking about present moment awareness, that right now, right here in this moment, our bodies, our minds, our souls, our spirits are regenerating. That nectar, if we just can be still and know that fragrant flower within us is just naturally healing itself. It's a wonderful, wonderful time for that here at the summer solstice. I want to give a little shout out to Wesley for saying he's giddy about the fall retreat. I am so excited. We've had a few signups for the fall retreat. It is now up and available for booking and checking out. I'm so very excited to spend some time in person with you guys. So if you can make it out there, please do check it out. It's on the website. There's all kinds of links everywhere to it. And if you have any questions, you can email me. And also, I want to give a shout out to Jimbo for taking care of my sweet Anne as she recovers from surgery. I love you so much. I can't wait to see you again, hopefully sometime soon. So all right, here we go. We're moving on. I'm feeling my spirit sort of lift and shift as we spend this time together. Every Sunday it happens to me. I start with, this sort of nervousness and trepidation, because I'm doing everything. I'm pressing all the buttons. I've done all the preparation. I've done a lot of work to be here, and I'm always nervous. I'm nervous every single Sunday. I think I've done like 65 Sundays now, and I'm nervous every time. But every time God is with us, and every time something's coming through, every time we're hearing and having some kind of shift together. So I'm really excited about being here. And I'm grateful for you being here too. Here is Ash. Ash Ruiz has been with us every single Sunday since we started this thing, and I love him so much. And here is some wisdom from Ash around present moment awareness.
Hello, present moment awareness. Hello, present moment awareness. It's really sweet that we have this wonderful dream that we're someone, somewhere, noticing present moment awareness, discovering present moment awareness, cultivating present moment awareness. It's really, really sweet, has its place. And even as that appears to be unfolding, the truth is you are present moment awareness. Just as you see all kinds of things on the screen, all kinds of videos, all kinds of images. If you touch a tree on the screen of your phone, are you touching the tree? No, it's still the screen. And that's the same with present moment awareness. No matter what the feeling, thought, sensation, no matter what the feeling, thought, or sensation, still only but present moment awareness. There's that amazing saying that's gotten so popular and so beautiful that it has. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. Yay! It went from I'm a human being having a human experience. I'm a human being having a spiritual experience, and I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. And as we relax deeper into unwavering reality of this bright, ever shining, aware moment, you are present moment awareness, experiencing present awareness. Love experiencing itself, peace experiencing itself. I see you. Now to the motto to stay, bitches. I love you.
Love experiencing itself. That's what you are. Thank you for reminding us of that, Ash, and that we are present moment awareness. That's what we are, that pure beingness, that dream he talks about of being here. Talk about dreamy. Here is Lauren Grace singing us an a cappella song. And Lauren has given us poetry. Lauren has given us art. And now Lauren has given us meditations. And now Lauren gives us her beautiful singing voice. Please enjoy this beautiful a cappella piece that she wrote. Here's Lauren Grace. I finally found the strength inside. No more time for compromise. This strength is nothing I need to hide. I finally found the strength inside. No more time for compromise. This strength is nothing I need to hide. Oh, come with me. You will love this powerful tide. Come with me. There's nothing you need to hide. Keep open, even if you're struggling. Keep open, let the Spirit move you. Keep listening, this love will guide you. Keep open, even if you're struggling. Keep open, let the Spirit move you. Keep listening, this love will guide you. Oh, come with me. You will love this powerful tide. Come with me. There's nothing you need to hide. Keep open, even if you're struggling. Keep open, let the Spirit move you. Keep listening, this love will guide you. It's never too late to grow. You're beautiful when you grow. It's never too late to grow. You're beautiful when you grow. Keep open. I finally found the strength inside. So important to keep open, to keep listening, to be still, to let ourselves grow. I love it, Lauren. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful song with us. We got a couple more things before my message. Here is a moment with Mitch Austin. I love me some Mitch Austin. I just do. I just want a little wisdom from Mitch once in a while here on Mount House of Love and Light. So here is the beautiful, handsome Mitch Austin.
Hello, House of Love and Light. So happy to be here with you this morning. Mitch Austin, coming to you from Sacramento, California. Amy asked me to speak a little bit on rejoicing and being in the present moment. And what I love about bringing these two things together is that when we're fully in the present moment, not trying to skip ahead and deal with a problem or an issue or plan how we're going to get somewhere or do something, and when we're not reliving the past, either a conversation or an event, but when we allow ourselves to drop in to the space that exists right now, and we can allow ourselves to be with whatever is in front of us, no matter what's going on in our life, we can better navigate it and experience the good that's there for us. If we're distracted with events of the future or reminiscing in the past, we could miss this opportunity to be fully present. There's a spiritual tool I love to use when I find myself trying to speed ahead in time and deal with something that's in my mind, even though I haven't arrived there yet. I call it the 3 B's. So I tell myself to be here. Don't try to be anywhere else in my head. To be now, that means focus on exactly what I'm doing right now, whether it's driving the car, washing the dishes, making this video. And then the last B is be grateful. Be grateful. No matter what's going on out there, when we're present here with the now that's in front of us, we can always find something to be grateful for. And in practicing this 3 B's, allows my mind chatter to slow down. It's an opportunity for me to be fully engaged in whatever I'm doing and to tap into that high frequency of gratitude, no matter what. And I know when I use this powerful spiritual practice, it supports me in anything that I'm going through and allows me to show up more authentically. It allows me to connect with people on a deeper and better way. And it deepens my own relationship with self. I hope you like this little spiritual practice. I hope you have an excellent week. Namaste. Take care, everyone.
The 3 B's. Thank you so much for that practice. You know, we're always grateful here at House of Love and Light. So I asked Georgia Winfrey to weigh in on this idea of present moment awareness. And, you know, just like Georgia, she sent me this. And so I put it to a video. Enjoy this, and then I'll be back for a talk.
Ode to a cock. Okay, frankly, that didn't come out right. So I probably should say, Ode to a Maui Chicken. I have admired you from a distance. Your brazenness, your freedom, your cocky stance, and your ability to rise so early every morning. Rising and screaming, emphatically, intently, wildly, at the top of your breast oxygen-filled lungs. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Ode to a Maui Chicken. You don't care if the wind is blowing your hair, aka your feathers, the wrong way. You prance and you glance and you stare, pecking the ground for whatever can be found. Ode to a Maui Chicken. You've learned to walk close to my car, especially and just in case I might drop a French fry. You give me the one-eyed glance. You do the pecking one-eyed bird dance. You and your 16 kids all around the neighborhood. 3-toed, 3-clawed, 3-footed. What do you call those? Ode to a Maui Chicken. Ode to a Maui cock. I've decided tomorrow morning to wake up at 4 a.m. and come where you are. Fill my breast with lung, air. That didn't sound right. Fill my lungs with air. And scream cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. To my fullest. And follow you around. In case you... in case you drop a French fry. And still you stare at me with your red-headed, orange, yellow, black, silver, whatever the hell color you are. Ode to a Maui Chicken. I'm tired because of you, you big-ass cock. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
I hope you got as much joy out of that as I did. Listen, the theme is rejoice. So I had to, she sent me some other things, about present moment awareness. And I was like, no, I'm going to use the big cock-a-doodle-doo piece because you know what? Nothing brings us more present than laughter and joy, right? So I got something for you. I got something that I wrote for you this week. I love this little jam. I hope you like it. This is the PSA for PMA, a public service announcement for present moment awareness. Be here now, be here now. This is a PSA for PMA, a public service announcement for present moment awareness. Be here now, be here now. Let's just be, let's just see. Through the eyes of an open mind, let's get free. Let's just breathe, let's believe. Present moment now is a gift, so receive this perfect now, right here now, this perfect now. Just allow. I know you want to sing this one with me. Come on. This is the PSA for PMA, public service announcement for present moment awareness. Be here now, be here now. Come on. This is a PSA for PMA, public service announcement for present moment awareness. Be here now, be here now. Let's just be, let's just see. Through the eyes of an open mind, let's get free. Let's just breathe, let's believe. This present moment now is a gift, so receive this perfect now, right here now, this perfect now. Just allow. This is a PSA for PMA, public service announcement. Present moment awareness, be here now, be here now. Let's ohm a couple times, come on. Here we go, let's ohm. Om. Find a harmony. Om. One more time. Present moment awareness. Rejoice, 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 rejoice at this ever-changing, ever-shedding, ever-unfolding, ever-shifting moment. Right here, right now, this present. Take a deep breath with me right now. When we practice present moment awareness, or as it's called, mindfulness, we become the experience of peace. We become living, breathing peace. We are, as Deepak calls it, in the bliss state. Byron Katie talks about it in her work. Matt Kahn talks about it in his book about loving what is. Eckhart Tolle talks about it in The Power of Now. This idea of being fully present in our bodies, in this present moment with what is, the sensations that are happening, whatever feelings are rising up, whatever experiences are coming forth, whatever experiences are passing through. Being here in this moment, the moment, with the feeling of allness, of timelessness. Deepak talks in the book, this is the book of the month, The Ultimate Happiness Prescription. He talks about the idea that time, I love this, is something we metabolize. And if we're stuck in the past or thinking about the future, we're sort of clogging the digestion or the metabolism of our present moment experience and awareness. He says this: if your life is trapped in the passage of time, your body will also be trapped. But if you can escape the clutches of time, your body will be transformed by the experience of bliss. Breathe that in. Yes, bliss comes from present moment awareness. Let's breathe one more time together. I love this idea that time is something we are digesting. He doesn't really put it that way in the book, but that's how I took it. That as time passes, We exist in this present moment. We get to decide, are we having a high fiber, nutritious, fortifying present moment experience or awareness, or are we in a bowl of cheese, everything stuck in the past present moment, or I'm so incredibly starved that I'm spinning out toward the future present moment? Basically, I ask myself, what is my consciousness diet? I love this. I love the idea of diet because I've been, changing all of my eating habits. I basically decided 2 weeks ago to change everything, and I'm feeling incredible. And of course, many times in my life I've done this, and I'm sure you have too. I sort of go in and out of health consciousness. And I've shared for a few weeks now that I've been having some sleep issues and I'm carrying around a lot of extra weight. So I'm just ready to shed it. I'm shifting into this beautiful space of being healthy with the things I digest regarding food, but also aware and becoming healthy about the people, places, things, feelings that I'm taking in. So this idea of metabolizing time is really resonating with me, right? Present moment awareness is having a balanced mental diet. So let's, we can still eat pie. So let's bake a now pie. If we're going to make a now pie, we're going to have a heavy dose of openness. We've talked about openness already. We're going to have a big bunch of curiosity, right? So that idea that when we're in that open moment of now, we're curious, what's next? What's coming, right? But we're present with that curiosity. And then, of course, a heaping scoop of acceptance. Radical acceptance. That's what brings us into the beauty, the majesty, the alchemy of present moment awareness. And it is when we become present, this is how we can shift absolutely anything. If we are in disagreement with reality or somebody, usually it's about something that happened in the past. So when we bring the energy and the awareness to the present, we can say, what are we feeling right now? And then accept those feelings. Just accept it. And the discomfort shifts every single time. Whenever I'm in emotional pain or even physical pain, I bring my awareness strongly to the sensations that are occurring, and then they lessen and they shift. And it's so wonderful to notice that the now is always shifting, moving, and adjusting. Can I hear an amen? I say it over and over again, that God is the ultimate alchemist. It's this idea that the energy of now, the allness, the capacity for understanding, for limitless possibility, for open at the top, this God sense, this God spirit, this God source, this force, this energy, this life-giving, expanding energy, which truly is love, as Ash was talking about, is all there is. So when we become fully present to this love, we notice how absolutely incredible it is. And we fall into this spectacular bliss state that Deepak Chopra talks about. He says that the real you is the bliss that exists beyond time. Let's sing. This is a PSA for PMA, public service announcement for present moment awareness. Be here now, be here now. One more time, come on. This is a PSA for PMA, public service announcement for present moment awareness. Be here now, be here now. So let's just be, let's just see through the eyes of an open mind. Let's just get free. Let's breathe. Let's believe. This present moment now is a gift. We receive this perfect now, right here now. This perfect now we just allow. Allow what is. Allow what is. Allowing. I'm planning this very big trip for the fall, and it's going to be a 2-month full country wraparound with my beautiful AJ. And I find myself thinking so much about the future, and I'm so excited, and I'm very excited, but I'm missing some of the present moment, right? So I keep catching myself and taking deep breaths And saying, yes, planning is wonderful. It reminds me of Annie when she shared her gratitude earlier. She shared about, planning for her move. And it's important to plan, right? And this trip will be fantastic. But I really want to be present right here, right now, to this beautiful summer, to this garden that I've planted that is blooming, to the relationship that is new in my life. And, and the health issues that I'm dealing with. So escapism into future fantasizing can be very tempting, and it can almost feel like that bliss state that Deepak talks about. But then when we come back to reality, which is now, and now is where we find that deeper joy, that deeper space of joy. I'm into fantasy though. I'm gonna be truth. I can't lie. I see how fantasizing is a tremendous gift. We can dream and place goals out there and look forward to the good times that come. It's not a bad thing. It's when we get stuck in the future, or, I'll be happy when, or stuck in the past, or that's when something feels inauthentic or feels plastic. It's in this moment now, right here now, that we can truly experience that wide presence holding us, holding the moment, spinning the earth, shining the sun, living through the electrical currents that light up our homes and fill our tanks with gas. Come on. This force, this source, this love, this light is unfolding right now, today. And it's unfolding today as a celebration of our fathers, of the divine masculine energy. And Father's Day has become very bittersweet for me since my daddy's sudden passing years back. And in this present moment, I can think about the love that I still have for him, and I can get lost in the memories of the past too, and this is okay too. I think fantasizing about the future and thinking about the past fondly is a wonderful thing that the mind can do. If we had no memory, we wouldn't even remember how to tie our shoes, right? So we need it. And we can choose to bask in the past and journey into the future. But where I got to be careful is dwelling and regretting, and then wishing and reaching. These are the tendencies that can steal this bliss away. So dwelling and regretting, or wishing and reaching. It's like we can journey, we can bask in the past, we can journey into the future, but we don't want to dwell, and we don't want to regret. And I love, this is maybe my favorite line in the whole book, of Deepak's book. He says this: you do not exist to support the activity of the mind. The mind exists to support you. In other words, you don't have to be a victim of your mind. Like, the mind is to support the spirit. And so it's beautiful. I love that energy. I love that idea. And he talks about this present moment awareness bliss state as pure being. And in this state of pure being, it's timeless. It goes over the past and the present. It's everything. It's allness. And it's natural. It's available to us every day to tap into, to practice. And of course, he talks about it being effortless. It should be effortless, just resting. How many of us even know how to just rest? I think that was probably the greatest gift of the pandemic, is that we just kind of were forced to rest. Resting from all the doing. And as we get back into the swing of things, we might sort of feel, I felt it definitely last week, like, okay, I got to do that. I got to do this. I got to do that, because you can go out, because you can get back out there socially. And, we don't want to go right back to burnout like we were before, right? So resting, being present, really present. And I wish this for each and every one of us today. Let's breathe just a few more times here. And let's sing just one more time here. This is a PSA for PMA, public service announcement, present moment awareness. Be here now, be here now. Om with me. Om. Once more. Om. Last time. Thank you so much. And of course, that little ditty just came through. It came through for me this week, so I put a little demo together for you. Check it out. This is a public service announcement. Wonderful for you and your heart. This is a PSA for PMA, public service announcement for present moment awareness. Be here now, be here now. This is a PSA for PMA, public service announcement for present moment awareness. Be here now, be here now. If you would like to give to House of Love and Light today, you will get a copy of that song. And if you gave last week and didn't get a copy of the song that I did last week, it's because I don't have your email. So please let me know in the comments if you did not get that song and you gave last week. So thank you so much. If you give anything this week, you get that little demo. It's really fun and it's a good one. I like it a lot. So text LOVE to 828-383-9889 and follow the fun prompts, or paypal.me/House of Love and Light, or Venmo at Amy-Steinberg-5. So grateful for all of the financial support that you give to House of Love and Light, and very, 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 very thankful for all the people that help me to make this possible. Yeah, Lindsay says make sure to give if you'd like Holla to stay around. I know it does kind of freak me out that the numbers are going down, but I understand people are going back to their physical church, and we don't have one here, and I'm really starting to think maybe this might shift into something else after the tour, because I think I'm going to take you on tour with me. Anyway, so upcoming, very excited for one more week of this book. If you haven't gotten the book, it's very small, so you still have another week. You can read it, The Ultimate Happiness Prescription, 7 Keys to Joy and Enlightenment by Deepak Chopra. It's wonderful. It's been a wonderful book to read this month. I love it so much. And I also want to give a shout out again to the Fall Holla Retreat, Revive, Renew, Restore. There's a beautiful booklet that you can check out online. And if you have any questions, you can ask us. Me or Myron will be happy to answer any questions. It will be October 15th through 17th. And I'm very excited about it. And I don't know, I'm also, nervous. It's the first time I'm creating a retreat all by myself, with the help of Myron, and we're going to have some teams and some people helping out. So please sign up and come check it out. It's going to be wonderful. Thank you for being with us today. Here's Lorelei with the astrology of the week. I know there's a full moon coming, and then I'll be back with a tool for the week and some thank yous, and I really appreciate you being here. And I love you too, Veronica.
Hello, my brothers and sisters of the House of Love and Light. It's Lorelei, your dream accelerator. And speaking of love and light, this is the longest day of the year coming up right before midnight tonight as we celebrate the summer solstice, an opportunity for all of us to have a renewed lease on life as the sun is shining its light on all of us. And what happens at the summer solstice, just like at the other solstice, the winter and the 2 equinoxes, it's when the sun in the sky cycles into one of the 4 initiating signs. Cancer in this case. So here is an opportunity to nourish and nurture yourself and others, and to become an even better mommy to yourself, and to really tap in and tune into that sense of safety and security. And this is such a special moment at this solstice because the sun in Cancer will be in harmony with the moon in Scorpio. So what a beautiful opportunity to feel this sense of renewal now. And speaking of renewal, we have another couple of days until June 22nd of Mercury in retrograde. So essentially Mercury, the planet of communication, is standing still, getting ready to move forward in a couple of days. When a planet changes direction, no matter what planet it is, it's louder. Its influence is felt more strongly. So pay really close attention to the information that crosses your path in the next couple of days, because it will likely be things that you have asked for during this time. Maybe again, that opportunity to say, I never thought of it that way, but to remember that the universe is always acting on your behalf, and whatever it is that you need to know now will come in this renewal of the season, this longest day of the year. So again, talk about the renewal of love and light, just confirming what the House of Love and Light and Amy's messages are all about. So until we connect, I wish you blue skies, green lights, and lucky stars.
How much do you love Lorelai's take on astrology? I'm just so excited about her. And if you ever want a private astrological reading with her, she does do those, and they're very powerful. So check her out. She's incredible. All right, tool of the week is 478 breathing. I did a little story of this on Facebook, and I'm trying to get my little reels out there. I know y'all are watching my silly dances on Instagram, but I'm having fun with it, and it's getting me moving. So I'm having a blast with that. So I'm also doing some breathing things, and 478 breathing is a well-known technique. So we're going to breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 7, and then hiss out for a count of 8. And doing it 4 times will really calm your system. So let's do it at least one time here. So breathing in for 4, holding for 7, hissing out for 8, relaxing. One more time, breathing in for 4, holding for 7, hissing out for 8. So good for calming the parasympathetic nervous system and calming. I really needed that actually just now. Help my stomach. My stomach's been really bothering me since I've changed all my eating habits. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that gave today, their energy and their experiences. So thank you to Sherry for that beautiful opening treatment. Thank you to Lorraine for lighting the candles. Thank you to Annie for her gratitude video. Thank you to Casey for pulling a card, to Ash and Mitch for their wisdom, to Lauren for that beautiful song, to G for Ode to a Cock. I know you're going to want to rewatch that just because it's hilarious. And thank you to Lorelai for giving me a fantastic astrological picture of the week to come. So grateful for everyone being here. So grateful for the love. Please have a fantastic week. I will be singing on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We've moved it up a little bit for the summer as it gets darker so much later. And I wish you a wonderful, peaceful Father's Day. If you are grieving your father, my heart is with you. If you are celebrating your father alive today, have a blast. Go see him. If you hate your father, I understand that too. And I sympathize with you. And I invite you to open up to that divine masculine, to that spirit of God that is the eternal Father. I hate to use the word hate if you hate your father, but you know what? Some fathers suck. You know what I mean? Some fathers, I feel very, very blessed that I had a daddy, you know? I had a really good dad, and so I'm very grateful for that. And if you didn't have one, you can borrow mine today. You can have the spirit of Hermie Steinberg surround you today. And I love you. I love you so much. And it's funny that Veronica's watching because I know that my dad was a big part of your life growing up, and I know he loved you so much. So wonderful to see you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me at House of Love and Light.
House of Love and Light. House of Love and Light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's alright in the House of Love and Light. House of Love and